Okay, very lovely chords there by Cedar. And let's start with the intro. The intro goes A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat. So kind of a circle of fifths. And the chords are all dominant. So for example, that first A chord is an A13 with a flat 9 and a sharp 11. Yeah, it sounds a little scary, but it's a pretty sharp, dissonant sounding chord. A good voicing for that A13 flat 9 sharp 11 would be to do the 1-7 or the flat 7, dominant 7 in the left hand, and then the 10, which is the third, then the 13 is the F sharp, the flat 9 is the B flat, and the melody note is that sharp 11, E flat. Then Cedar goes to a D7 with a sharp 9. And then the G chord, so A, D, now G. That G chord is the same as the A chord, the A13 chord, just down a whole tone. So to a C7 sharp 9, now an F9, to a B flat 7 with a flat 9, E flat 7 with a sharp 9. Now Cedar doesn't play the sharp 9 on this E flat chord in the intro, but I like it because it creates tension, and that tension is released with the first chord of the melody of the song itself, which is just an E flat major 9. So you go from this sharp, dissonant, augmented ninth plus 9. Now, at the beginning of the melody, Cedar doesn't play the song the way it's written, which would be something like, that's just an E flat major 9 to an E flat minor 9, the way Jobim wrote it. What Cedar does is this. So what are those chords? They're just chords built on fourths. Left hand plays A flat, D flat, that's a fourth. The right hand plays G flat, which again is another fourth up from the D flat. Another fourth up is the C flat or B natural. So that's all fourths. And the melody note on top, E flat. And he uses that same chord to follow the melody. Now here he goes to a B major 9. B flat 7 with a flat 9 and a sharp 11. The sharp 11 is the E natural, but he resolves it immediately or quickly to the F, which is the fifth. And that takes you into another E flat major 9. The voicing on that B flat dominant chord is, again, the left hand B flat, A flat, that's the 1 and dominant 7. Then the B natural is the flat 9. Then the third or the 10th is the D, and then the E. The E being the sharp 11. And that E he just quickly takes up to the F. So after that E flat major 7 chord, Cedar plays a D dominant chord or D7 with a sharp 9 and a plus 5. Sharp 9 being the F natural right here, and the plus 5 being the B flat or the A sharp here. So this is just a basic G half diminished chord. And there Cedar plays pretty much the same chord that he played on the B flat earlier. Just now it's a whole tone up. It's a C7 chord with a sharp 11 and a flat 9. Flat 9, sharp 11. The sharp 11 is that F sharp on top, sharp 11, and he resolves that to the G, which is the fifth. Then it goes to an F minor 9. So going back to that here. From there you can play a G13, 1, 7, 10, or the third. The 13 is the E. And since the melody note at the top goes from G to F, you can do a little triad thing. That's a C minor 9, B flat minor 7, A minor 9, D7 sharp 9, G major 7, E7 sharp 9, A minor 9, D9, G13, C7 sharp 9, F minor 7. I'm not sure what Cedar actually does here. I'm in the habit of playing this. It's an E chord, and in the left hand I play an E and a B natural. In the right hand I play a G sharp and a C sharp and an F sharp. So those are fourths. And here Cedar repeats those chords built on fourths for the melody, which comes back. Now here, Cedar doesn't do this, but I got this from another pianist, Manfredo Fest. He played, this is an A flat 11 to a G flat 11 to an E 11 to an E flat major 9. And again, there's that D7 sharp 9 and plus 5. Now it's a B flat minor 7. What's happening here? Well, the chord there is actually an E flat dominant chord, some kind of E flat 7. And what I like to play there, and Cedar doesn't do this, but I like it, is the right hand plays a C major triad, E flat triad, G flat triad, A natural triad. That's the right hand. Left hand just goes C sharp, E, F, B flat. So B flat minor 7, A flat major 7. This chord is actually an A flat minor 9 in a closed position. This would be an A flat minor 9 in a more open position. Closed position clusters the notes in a small area, and the voicing in my left hand is just G flat, B flat, C flat or B natural, and then E flat. So it's A flat major 7. And here I just resolved that A flat minor 9 down to a D flat dominant chord, kind of like a D flat 13 in a closed position. And all you need to do is move the G flat in the left hand to an F. Now it goes to a G minor 9, again in the closed position. That's a G flat diminished. And in the right hand I'm playing a D and an F. So F sharp, A, C, E flat, and D, F natural in the right hand. F minor 7. And that's a B flat dominant chord with a flat 9. Back to the intro chords. I'll play the whole thing one more time slowly, and I'll annotate and write the chords in above where they're happening. I hope. I'm going to try to do that. Here it is from the top, slowly. Okay, a couple little flubs here and there. It's not so easy to play it slowly.